Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's your brother Jay. Today is June 19th, 2020, Juneteenth. I'd like to start this video out by dedicating it to my grandmother. As I told you in the first video, my grandmother was very instrumental in my youth and instilling in me who I am nationality-wise as a person. Although I didn't accept these things as a youth, I get it now, Granny. I wish you was here so I could tell you how much I appreciate the knowledge and information that you tried to give me. My grandmother's name was Ada Jones. She was born January 14th, 1930. She got called home June 25th, 1991. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my grandmother, Ada Jones. I like to dedicate this here video and any information that's helpful to my people, to the Jones family first, and everyone else that can benefit from this information. So let's get started. In the first video, I made a couple of mistakes and I'd like to clear that up, and I apologize for any mistakes I make in the future or the present or the past. Well, in the last video, I referred to the woman that Lewis and Clark ran into in the forest as Pocahontas. Her name is Sacagawea. Lewis and Clark made their expedition May 14th, 1804. This expedition ended September 23rd, 1806. They arrived in this country August of 1619. From August of 1619 to May 14th, 1804, that's 185 years. Their voyage ended September 23rd, 1806. That's 187 years that they had been in this country before they realized that there was a whole nother body of people on this land. The original census, once again, was done in 1790. That's 171 years that they was here on the original 13 colonies. Remember this, please, ladies and gentlemen. When they did this original census, they had a category for the natives, the freedmen. Please, let's not forget this. We do have a nationality, be it natives, Hebrews, Moors. We have a nationality. It is not black. Black is a Crayola color. There is nowhere in the world called black. There is nowhere in the world called African American. Because an Italian moves to America, they do not become an Italian American. They remain an Italian. Let's move on. Hopefully I've cleared that part up. In this next part I want to clear up, or if I didn't give you enough information in the first video, well, here it is now. In the 13th Amendment, they so-called abolished slavery with the Emancipation Proclamation. It was signed on September 22nd, 1862 by Abe Lincoln and went into effect January 1st, 1863. Even though it didn't go into full effect until 1865, Abe Lincoln never had any intentions on freeing the slaves. If you look up the Emancipation Proclamation, you will come to realize that the Emancipation Proclamation was Abe Lincoln settling a labor dispute. It didn't have anything to do with freeing the slaves. When we sign documents for our kids to go to school, to buy a home, a car. You have to check these boxes off. When you go to apply for a job, it asks for your nationality. Every time we check these boxes that's stating that we're black or African American, in legal terms, what that's called is signing a confession under duress. We're making this statement that we're these people under duress. We're not those people. We are natives. We're not black. We're not African American. We do have a nationality, ladies and gentlemen. In the first video, I spoke of the Homestead Acts. The Homestead Acts were designed to steal land from us. The Donation Land Claim of 1850, the Homestead Act of 1862, the Southern Homestead Act of 1866, and several others up until 1930. All of these Homestead Acts were designed to steal our lands. These Homestead Acts go in line with the treaties that they had made with us from 1619 up until 1806, when Lewis and Clark got back and they cut the New Deal with the Mongoloids that we see at the casino and that they portray as being us on the cowboy and Indian movies, even though they never had not one war with these people. Never went to war. Not one war on record. They have our treaties. All of these treaties about these wars were between 1619 and 1800. They did not know about these people, ladies and gentlemen. The land allotment. These Homestead Acts were established the Homestead Laws and Acts were established in what was called the Dawes Commission in 1893 to enforce the General Allotment of 1887, which allowed immigrants and the white colonizers to pay $5, ladies and gentlemen, $5 to sign a document stating that they were natives. Once they enlisted on this Dawes Commission, they were allotted the land that we were supposed to get. This, they had government agents that were supposed to be protecting these rights and liberties, but instead they were profiting by charging the immigrants $5 to sign up on this Dawes Commission list. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this is a short video, but all this was meant for was to clean up the first video and to educate my people with as much information as I could possibly give them. Once we realize that our nationality is our biggest problem, that we will once again have rights by claiming a nationality, we can start moving forward. All of the problems that we're having today stem from the problems of yesterday. If you want to fix these problems, we have to dig into this history and go back and get rid of these bogus laws that they imposed on us. They're the forefathers of these white people. They knew that they would not be around to see some of this stuff happen, but they set it up for their children's children to come. If we want to fix this problem, we have to go back and deal with those issues, because those issues are the issues that are kicking our butt today. Thank you. My next video, I'm going to have so much more information for you. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos. If you have any questions, my family members, y'all know how to catch up with me. Anybody else, hit me up on the comment line. Thank you.